children, welcome to Guru Gedara, and today with a very interesting lesson. I also have my friend Ms. Niranji with me. So let's go and say a big hello to her. Ms. Niranji.
Hello children, how are you? Hope you are very happy and safe and waiting to see our interesting program. And Miss Suchitra, children, look at Miss Suchitra. She's wearing a very beautiful sari, right? And what color is it, children? It's black, red and yellow. And also, can you show that? Is there a flower?
There is a sunflower there.
Yes, there's a lovely sunflower there. So you're wearing a silk sari, which is black, yellow and red, and there's a sunflower in it. Lovely. Right, that's enough, Miss Suchitra. I think children saw it.
All right, Ms. Niranji. So why are we talking about my sari anyway?
Right, because I thought that you should need it to describe your lesson. So what is your lesson today actually?
All right. So Ms. Niranji, actually that was a very good introduction to my lesson today. Children, this is what we are going to do today. We are going to describe, talk about things today. Things, objects. You already see a lot of objects, lot of things there on the screen. What are the things that you can see, children?
There's a spoon, there's a ball, bag, key, book, and there are some toys.
Toys, nails are there. So these are the things that we find in our day-to-day life, in our picture. Right. So children, we are going to describe things today, and firstly, we are going to see how we can describe things. Ms. Niranji, there's a particular way that we have to describe. All right. So today we are going to talk about things and we are going to write description of things. All right, children, now look at this.
So first they have to describe the size, shape and color. Children, can you remember that I described the color of Miss Suchitra's sari? So that is what we are going to describe first.
That is right. So you told me that there is this sunflower on it and the colors. Yes, that's right. Then what about the second one? It's the function. Now what is the meaning of function?
What does it do?
What does it do when you take a pen or a pencil, the phone, which is very popular these days, the laptop, right? What does it do? What is the function? And we talk about the material. Ms. Niranji told you that my sari was silk. The material, what is it made of? And you talk about the weight of the object, of the thing.
And then we have to describe the texture.
And then the texture.
What is texture?
Texture is whether it's soft or rough, right?
So your sari is soft.
This is very soft, that's right. This sari is soft. That's the texture. See, this soft. All right. Then the price of the object, the price of the sari, right? How much would this be?
That is about 4,000.
All right. So we have to talk about first the size, shape, color, then the function, what does it do, the material, what is it made of, the weight, the texture, the price. If you remember these 6 things, you can nicely, beautifully describe a thing, describe about an object. All right, children, so keep these in your mind. Look at this. Look at the 6 things that you have to remember in your mind. All right, children, now this is there in your mind. Let's go to the next one. Now, what do you see there, Ms. Niranji?
There's a ball.
Yes.
Is it a leather ball?
Let's see the material, all right. So, when you say about the size and the color
and the shape,
what do you say? How do you say that?
This ball is small, round and red in color.
All right, size, shape and the color. Then you have we use it when we play, the function. What is the function of the ball? When do we use it? When we play. It is made of leather. As Miss Niranji mentioned, yes, this is a leather ball. What is the material?
It's leather.
Leather. It's made of leather. It weighs about 160 grams. Now this talks about the weight.
Weight.
Right. Then you have the texture, whether it's soft, rough or smooth. The surface is
Smooth.
The surface is smooth. Then you have the price at last.
It costs about 1000 rupees.
All right, that is the price. So these are the 6 things basically that you have to know when you describe about things. This is how you write your description now. The ball.
Shall I read it?
Yes, please.
The ball is small, round and red in color. We use it when we play. It is made of leather and it weighs about 160 grams. Its surface is smooth. It costs about 1000 rupees.
All right, children. So all the 6 points were included in this paragraph, in this description. You described about the ball now. Now, there are instances when we have to describe things to our parents, friends, right? We have to describe about various things. Then, first we have to talk about the size, as I mentioned. Look at the words. What we have to mention when we talk about size. Ms. Niranji.
Yes, we can use these words. Small, big, large, tiny, little, massive and huge.
All right. So, when you talk about size, these are the adjectives you can use. Right? What about this tree? This is a large tree. Then what about this castle?
It is a massive castle.
Massive castle. Then you have a ball there.
It's a large ball.
You can say a small ball also compared to the other objects there, right?
Yes.
Then we have a house there. You can say a huge house, a large house, a big house. These are the adjectives you use when you talk about size. Then let's go to the shape. When you talk about the shape, what are the adjectives that you can use?
Round, square, triangular, rectangular and oval.
So these are the shapes. You have oval, round shape, rectangular is there, triangular, square, all these shapes are there in this picture now. Let's talk about the weight. When you talk about the weight of something, you can say it is
light or heavy, or you can say 500 grams of something or 2 kilograms of something.
2 kilograms, that's right.
When you go to shop, we have to buy things.
Yes. Then we have to tell the shopkeeper, give me 2 kilos of potatoes.
Rice.
2 kilos of rice, that's right. So that you can see a heavy box. You can see that it is heavy. They're going to lift it, but they can't. That's because the object is very heavy. Then what about the feather? What can you say about the feather there?
It is light.
Feather is always light. When you describe about a feather, the weight is, yes, you can say light. The texture, soft,
Rough, smooth, silky or shiny.
yes, that's right. So pillows are very soft. What do you think about the rock?
It's very rough.
Yes, when you describe a rock, you have to say rough. And you can see some material there, cloth there. What can you say?
It's silky or shiny.
Shiny, silky, that's right. So when you talk about price, children, you can say
It's very
Niranji,
expensive or cheap
cheap. It's 50 rupees,
or 1000 rupees.
1000 rupees. Now let's look at the bag, the satchel that is given. A school bag is called a satchel. The bag costs 1500 rupees.
The
Again,
price of this bag is 1500 rupees.
that's right. That's another way of saying the bag costs 1500 rupees, or you can say the price of this bag is 1500, right? All right. Now you know 6 things that you have to say, you have to write when you talk about things. Now look at this picture. What do you see here, Ms. Niranji?
There's a book that is one of my favorite books.
All right. What is the name of the book?
Madolduva.
Who wrote the book?
It is written by the famous author Martin Wickramasinghe.
All right. Those are the very important details about the
But this
that.
is a translation of the book. right?
This is a translation of the book, right? That is written in Sinhala. Yes, this is a translation. And when we talk about the material and the weight and its texture and all that, the price, we can also mention these things as well, Miss Niranji. So what about the material? It's made of
Paper,
paper. It weighs about
100 grams.
100 grams, yes. And the surface, what do you think about the surface of the book?
It should be smooth.
Should be smooth, right? So how much is the book?
It is about 450 rupees.
Yes, about 450 rupees. So you have all the details now. You are going to describe, you are going to write the description now about Madoldu, about this book that you see on the screen. How do you write it? This is the way you write it.
This is a book and its name is Madolduva. It is written by Martin Vikramasinghe. It gives us knowledge and entertainment. It is made of paper and weighs about 100 grams. It has a smooth surface and it costs 450 rupees.
Okay, so first we introduce the book. This is the book and its name is Madolduva and the author, and then what is the function of the book? It gives us
Knowledge and entertainment.
knowledge and entertainment. That is the function of the book, right? So the material and the weight is there, and also the texture is there, and the cost, the price. So this is the basic way of describing something based on the 6 elements, 6 things, 6 factors that you learnt right now. Hope it is clear, children. Now what do you want to do with me?
Maybe an activity?
All right, but before the activity, I want to tell these children in front of us, right? There are several ways of describing things. Now look at this. It is a notice, right? Have you ever lost your purse or something valuable, Miss Niranji?
Yes, I have lost my purse maybe twice.
All right. Have you found it?
Once I found it and then once I did not find it.
All right. That is sad. So children, when you want to write to the paper an article or a notice that you have found something that
Maybe
was
they
lost,
can write a notice and display on their notice boards.
that is right. Even on the road that this item is lost. So you have to describe things. If the purse is lost, if the handbag is lost, if anything is lost, a thing is lost. Then you have to put up the notice, and when you have found also, you have to do the same thing. Now look at the board. This is a found notice. Found. They have found it very happily, right? So can you read this for our children, Miss Niranji?
Yes, a black colored lady's purse with money and 2 receipts in it was found yesterday, 15th of May, around 4:30 p.m. near the park on Dam Street, Colombo 1. The purse has a red star on one side and a gold-colored zip. It is made of velvet material and weighs about 150 grams. The owner can contact the security guard of the park to claim the purse.
All right, so somebody has found the purse that was lost, and then he is writing this to inform the owner to come and claim the purse. Come and take the purse from me. So he has to say, or she has to say, the features of the purse. Otherwise the person will not know. So what are the features of this purse? Look at the board, children. Black colored. It is a lady's purse with money and 2 receipts in it. These are the features. These are the things that were there in the
And
purse.
where it was found?
Where it was found. Where was it found, Miss Niranji?
It was found on Dam Street, Colombo 1.
That's right, near the park on Dam Street, Colombo 1. And what does it have? It has a red star on one side. And what else?
A gold-colored zip.
That's right. So the material, velvet material. It is made of velvet material and weighs about 150 grams. That is also there, right? So this is the way you write a notice. describing a thing, describing things. Now imagine that your mother has lost her handbag at the Borella bus stop. Now you are to write a description about this lost bag. Children are going to do that, Miss Niranji, but we are going to tell them the facts that they have to include. What are the facts that is there on the board?
Right.
So, you
the
have-
handbag is black in color, standard size,
That's right.
synthetic leather. It's not natural leather, it's synthetic leather. Smooth texture. 2 side pockets were there. And there was a price tag as well. It's 5,000 rupees, which means it's an expensive bag.
And it's a new bag, I think.
Yes, because the price tag is also there.
Yes.
Right. A buckle with the word star, locked with a small golden padlock.
Now we have given you several ideas, facts about the bag. We have described the bag. You have to write the full description. You have to put these facts into sentences now, children. How do you do that? Take the first fact. Take the first feature, that is black in color. Now this is your notice. This is the description about the lost bag. Look at this. Miss Niranji, will you be able to help them?
Yes. Lost a handbag at the Borella bus stop on the 15th of January.
So here you have to see, observe that you are not writing, I have lost my handbag. You just write, start with, lost a handbag at the Borella bus stop, right? All right, Miss Niranji, please proceed.
The bag is black in color and of standard size. It is made of synthetic leather and its surface is smooth. There are 2 side pockets and the price tag was attached to it. It costs 5,000 rupees. It has a buckle with the word star and was locked with a small golden padlock.
This is another way of describing things when you lost and found things. When you lost things and when you have found things. All right, children, now you know how to write a notice based on things. The next one is going to be something interesting. This is a poem for you. All right, and I already have a sunflower here. See, look, you saw this sunflower before, right? This is about a sunflower, right? Can you please help our children by reading this for them?
Right. Sunflower. Sunflower, sunflower, turn towards the sky. Grow like beanstalk 10 feet high. Large golden petals, a center full of seed. Give hungry birds the food they need.
All right, so in this poem you find facts about, details about a sunflower. Can you describe this on your own now? Can you write a description about sunflowers using this poem? Yes, children. What are the features there? Look at the poem again. They are turned towards the sky. You know that sunflowers turn towards the sun and then they grow very tall. They are like beanstalk, right? So these are the adjectives that you can use. They are like beanstalk, 10 feet high. And you can say large golden petals are there. And at the center you have, it is full of seeds there in the middle of the flower. So using these, you are going to write the description about the thing. That is the thing is sunflower, right? This is the description we have written. You can start by saying, sunflowers are beautiful flowers. That is a beautiful way of starting the description. Miss Niranji, yes, please.
Yes. Sunflowers are beautiful flowers. They have large golden petals. They grow very tall and turn towards the sky. The central part of the flower, which is brown in color, is full of seeds and it is a tasty food for birds.
So there are interesting facts about sunflowers, right? All the facts are taken from the poem, right? So this is the way you describe things. There are various ways of describing things, children, right? All right, now there's a dialogue here and we are going to read that for you. and there is a description about a thing here. You have to find it. Look at the dialogue as well. You are going to be Meena, Miss Niranji.
Right. Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Hello, Raj. I wish you a very happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Meena.
So tell me about the things you received today.
I got a lot of gifts, but I like my cake the most. It is blue in color and it is a big cake.
How nice. So tell me more about the cake. Where did you buy that from?
My mother bought it from PP Bakers. It is an eggless cake made of flour, butter and food coloring.
Wonderful.
It is very soft and melts in the mouth. Also, as I always wanted a Superman cake, they have drawn the Superman on it with icing.
I also want to get a cake for my birthday. Anyway, how much was the cake?
Well, I heard my parents discussing that it was 4,000 rupees. It is really tasty because it had a lot of chocolate chips on top of it. I ate 5 pieces and sent you a big piece with my father as we can't have parties because of COVID.
True. Thank you, Raj. Bye then.
Bye, Meena. All right, children, now in this, what is the description was about? It was about a Miss Niranji.
Birthday cake.
Yes.
And I felt like eating it.
All right. So this is the thing, children. This is the thing. When you describe things to others, they feel like eating. They can actually picture what you are talking about. This is what you have to do. You need to be creative and innovative when you describe things. She felt like eating because of the description. Right?
I think our children also may have felt.
Yes, definitely. So now using this, you are writing the description about the cake. How will you do that? This is the way we have written.
My birthday cake was a beautiful cake. It was a big blue eggless cake made of flour, butter and food coloring. The cake was very soft and melted in the mouth. Chocolate chips made it tastier. It was a product of PP Bakers and cost 4,000 rupees. I loved the cake most as it was designed according to my theme, Superman.
All right, so this is a delicious description about the cake. When I say delicious, yes, you feel like eating. This is what you have to do, children. When it comes to describing things, make sure that they are very creative, right? And innovative so that people actually feel it. All right, so what did we learn today, children? How to describe things. When you describe, you have to have, firstly, you have to talk about the 6 facts that I told you. But there are various things also that you can mingle in your description when you write. Have a good vocabulary as well. All right, children. So what are the 6 steps that you have to follow, Ms. Niranji?
Yes, first they have to describe about the size, shape and color. And then they have to describe the function or what does it do. And then they have to describe the material, that means what is it made of. And then about the weight of the object and the texture of object, that means whether it is smooth or rough. And lastly, you have to mention the price.
That's right. So stick into these details as well and write your own descriptions at home. Show them to your parents and talk about things at home as well, right? You can develop your creativity by writing. All right, children. So hope that you have enjoyed the lesson today, and thank you, Ms. Niranji, for joining as well. And so join hands with Guru Gedara, and when you want to watch these programs again, if you have missed the lessons, their YouTube channel is Channel NIE. So stay very safe and very happy. Describe things and then goodbye.
Goodbye, children.